Wednesday Coffee with MarkZ. June 25, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Some highlights by PDK, not verbatim. MarkZ disclaimer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything, and it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. Member. Hi everyone. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Member. Good morning Mark, mods and fellow RVers. Member. Did the dinar just show up on Forex? MZ. Yes, briefly about 10 p.m. last night, and with different values. 722.00 to $1 popped up last night. Mark shows screenshot, and we saw some transitions up to a 1-for-1. There was sheer craziness for about 30 minutes. The dinar doubled in value within moments. Something is going on. Is the system updating? Are values being tested? It was awfully exciting. Member. Testing the waters? Member. We want this and not a lot. MarkZ, this is great news. Member. Dong also adjusted 12% down and back the other day. MZ. The chatter this morning is off the charts. And has drummed up the anticipation big time. But we cannot cash those checks yet. Member. Will we see you wear the gold hat and shirt tomorrow? MZ. Bond folks have suddenly seen meetings speeded up to this afternoon and evening, coupled with new rates showing up on currency sites last night, specifically on the Iraqi dinar. They fluctuated from 722 to roughly $1 or parity of a 1-to-1. MZ. So throw all of that together and maybe. No one knows the date and rate, so stay calm. But things are certainly interesting. Member. Mark, on one of the other sites, someone said it's going in 72 hours. Member. Frank said if you had your currency less than 1 year it could be taxed 40% and over a year at 20%? MZ. I have not seen anything to support that. We won't know for sure until we cross the finish line. But almost none of the people I have spoken with believe that is accurate. Member. Hopefully Nasara will be implemented at the same time, and the only tax we will be subject to is a consumption tax on new items only. MZ. IMF. Iraq has made progress by transitioning to a new foreign trade financing system, a new banking system which is part of the second phase of the financial reforms. MZ. World Bank. The development path will significantly increase trade inside Iraq at the regional level. The World Bank is contributing $1 billion for improving railways, international trade etc. The World Bank is throwing big money at the development road project. They are also giving $400 million to Syria and others in the region for infrastructure. Member, one would think that if they revalued their currency, they could afford things without a $1 billion loan? Member. Trump is in Hague with the NATO meetings. The World Court is in Hague. Does he need to meet with them to sign off on Ghassera? MZ. It is my understanding everything has already been signed off. But it is interesting that Trump is in Hague where the World Court is. We were told this may be where they say the final go. Member. Ed of Ocala always said the World Court had the final say. Member. What is your gut feeling on timing? Mark. MZ. My gut feeling is I should wait and find out what the bond folks learned today. But right now it feels like they may do something this week. I feel good. Member. I had a gut feeling once. Then realized it was the jalapenos I had on my pizza. Lol. Member. Keep the faith, great things are coming. God will bless us all soon. Member. I heard the start of Q3 we will see the benefits of the tariffs. So possibly the RV will be in that. Thank you Mark, mods, and com family. See you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another great podcast with Zester. Mark is traveling home. MZ. I will give Zester any updates I get for the podcast tonight. Member. Thanks and have safe travels. Mark. Maybe this week is finally IT. The content in this podcast is for general and educational purposes only and not intended to provide any professional, financial or legal advice. Please consider everything discussed in MarkZ's opinion only. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.